I mean, if you're gonna be a business owner, you can't be a bitter Betty to all of your customers. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or to it if this is the first time you are seeing my face. Thank you for clicking on it. My name is Jacy. I like to do story times and chit chats on this channel, and I'm about to leave for work. This is my uniform. But before I head out, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys about some insane Yelp review clapbacks from business owners. I was recently hanging out with a friend and she was telling me that one of her favorite coffee shops, has the best coffee, the best espresso, but the meanest owner, to the point where they are yelling at customers on Yelp and just being overall rude. And it reminded me of another business owner, although those reviews are on Facebook. I needed to keep the title clean, okay? But this video is just gonna be about those crazy business owners that are a little bit sassy back to their customers and will not let any bad reviews slide. So if you guys like hanging out with me, oh my God, thank you. You can hang out with me more on some of my other social media platforms. I am on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, so follow my day-to-day lives. I try to lives, that's not, I only have one life, but I try to provide different things on every platform, so check me out there. Check me out there. I'm getting so sidetracked on this video already. Let's just hop into this video. So I'm off to the side because this is my good side, but I'll also be putting the reviews here. Now, just as a disclaimer, I've blurred all the photos, I've censored all of the names of the businesses and business owners because I'm not in the business of ruining small businesses. That is a lot of businesses. So don't go hunting for these businesses and leaving bad reviews. That's not what this is all about. This is just laughing at the clapbacks because some of them are like these owners are typing with their middle finger, and it's hilarious, but no need to go beyond that. I'll also be looking at my iPad to read all of these, so don't mind me if I'm looking down. But let's hop into this first coffee shop. Now, again, my friend told me about this coffee shop, and when I was reading these reviews, I was dying. And a big part of that is that a lot of these reviews were written kind of post-lockdown, where a lot of the restaurants and small businesses were reopening. However, during that, there were mask mandates. And for some reason, this little coffee shop was just very defiant against those. Now, to get into the nitty-gritty of that, wear your masks, people, especially during this time. If you are a COVID non-believer, just know that I think you're dumb. I don't want to hear it. I don't care that masks aren't scientifically proven. Oh my God, shut up. COVID was real. I know people who died from it, who got sick from it, and I don't want to hear all that bull crap that the government is trying to control you. Nope, we're not having that on my channel. I will delete all comments like that. Or maybe I won't because it's free engagement. Anyway, that's kind of the baseline of where a lot of these reviews start. So the first review says, crazy how we're 10 months into this and people have the audacity to not wear a mask, especially as business owners and food handlers. Agree. Really upset by this arrogant display. I hate to leave negative reviews on small businesses, but the demeanor of the staff baffled me. I will never support a business that doesn't value health and safety. Even after the pandemic, I will steer clear of this establishment. It's like I wrote this review. To which the business owner retorts, crazy how we're 10 months into this and you still think a mask protects you or anybody else. So clearly he's a mask denier, but that's just the start of it. Another one-star review is very similar, where somebody says, no mask wearing at all. The coffee and food is fine, but I did not feel safe after ordering here. The business owner responds, feel safe? This is a totally voluntary experience. No one is forcing you to come to our shop or go outside. Please stay home. Shrug, shrug, shrug. I don't disagree with him. If you aren't comfortable with a business establishment that aren't following your health values, then he's right, don't go. But man, there's some sassiness already going on in these Yelp review clapbacks. So already he's feeling a little spicy. This next one-star review is actually not about mask wearing. It is a very detailed review about the establishment itself, its coffee, its food, and its waitstaff. It is a long one, so I'll kind of just skip around. Had a terrible experience at business this morning. Waited in line for about 15 to 20 minutes, placed my order, and they didn't give me the food right away, which they normally do while I'm waiting for my coffee. I waited about 10 more minutes for the coffee while others placed their orders before me. Numbers 94, 95 were called, and I'm 93. I go up to check, and the guy making my coffee said, "No more goat cheese and mushrooms." So rude. He and the cashier just said, "Sorry about that. I placed my orders first and you ran out of my order because you gave it to the people after me and I'm just supposed to be okay with that after waiting in line forever?" Actually, I'm kind of annoyed with this customer. It's like, you don't know what they ordered. Why are you being mad about a 10-minute wait? Calm down. They gave me a refund, but seriously, pay attention, especially when you know your food supply doesn't last long. Super turned off, and since this hasn't been the only unpleasant occurrence, I won't be back. Overpriced empanadas and coffee coupled with rude service? No thanks. This is one of those reviews, especially coming from somebody who has been in the hospitality industry for many, many years. Go check out my server story times because those kind of exemplify some of the rude customers that you get. This one feels a little unnecessary for a 1-star review. I know service can be slow, and a lot of coffee shops do run out of their products. Sure, they could have taken the order and realized, oh shoot, we are out, but it sounds like they gave you a refund. It doesn't sound like they were too rude, and to be honest, I don't believe you that they handed exactly what you ordered to people after you. But we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, because the funny part here is again the business owner's response. I was once a social media manager for a company that had several different food businesses, and one of my roles was to respond to negative reviews online. And typically when you do this, you are very empathetic, you are apologetic, and you kind of do what it takes to get them to come back into your establishment and rectify any mistakes that were made. Not the goal with this business owner, because do we think that they chose their words carefully and empathetically and apologetically? No! Here's what they responded. They say, "Have you ever messed up something? Probably not, because you're just perfect, right? My guys apologized, made it right by offering you another option, and then ultimately gave you your money back. Reality is that sometimes things get swapped around. Mistakes are made, and all we can do is try to work with you on a solution while admitting our wrong. So you take all this time to write a review after my guys do the right thing? If the empanadas are so overpriced, why are you so worked up about not getting what you want? Okay, bye." Again, I don't know if I disagree with the business owner on this one. It's kind of like, yeah, my guys made a mistake and they made it right. Why are you so angry? But it's the tone and the sassiness of this response that gets me, because when I go to look up coffee shops or other restaurants in the area, I go check the Yelp reviews and I'm checking what their responses are. And based on that, I don't know, this owner is like 2 clowns short of a circus because he is a clown. That was supposed to be like a version of not the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't know. I hope you guys get it. The point is that he's being so spicy unnecessarily that it would turn me off from visiting this business just because he is so rude. This one's a 2-star review and is not that unnecessary in my opinion. It says, "Coffee was not great and is way too overhyped on their Instagram. I recently went to visit this coffee shop because it's down the street where I live and wanted to check it out. Upon ordering, I asked if I could have an iced pour over and the cashier interrupted with sass and said, 'So you want a cold brew?' Actually, it kind of sounds like he hires employees that are on the same level of impoliteness as he is, because a lot of these reviews are about the employees themselves and how discourteous, incourteous, uncourteous, how rude they are, which is very similar to the business owner. So maybe likeness attracts lightness, because that is a majority of these reviews. By the way, so then what is Phil's? I don't get that part. He made my experience there horrible and I'm never going back. If you're not from this city and are looking for a good coffee shop, please don't go here. It's not that good as it shows on their Instagram. And coffee shop, please, your empanadas need fixing. Not that great either." This is a review that I respect because it says that it's kind of overhyped, overpriced, the service was rude, and the coffee and empanadas weren't that great. Very fair, I'd trust this review. But the business owner responds, Sorry your experience was subpar. Unfortunately, we don't ice our pour-over coffee because it instantly melts the ice and inevitably you end up with a really watered-down coffee. That's a good response. It explains it. But again, the apologetic tone isn't there as it goes into, I think you're just making that up because you were mad about the sass. The empanadas are delicious and everyone knows it. What kind of third grader response is that? It's kind of like saying, I know you are, but what am I? Just, this guy is just so funny. And last but not least, this 1-star review says, they don't wear masks at all, coffee isn't great, and menu is too simple. Disappointed, wear masks. And the business owner responds, do you feel better now that you told the internet your feelings? Hakuna Matata, Isabel. What an adorable idiot, this business owner. I don't know what else to say about this business owner other than that he is just so impolite, so sassy, and so brazen. Would I visit this coffee shop based on these reviews? I probably would, but would I visit this coffee shop based on his replies? Absolutely not. He is just too brazen and unapologetic that it absolutely turns me off from their business ideals. So at least it did provide some entertainment, which is kind of hilarious. Now, when my friend was telling me about this coffee shop and I looked through the reviews, it reminded me of this other business owner that I knew. It was somebody from my past that was like an acquaintance. He was a personal trainer at a gym, and then he went and started his own fitness company. And I remember him clapping back at some of his Facebook reviews, which again, they're not Yelp reviews, but it's kind of the same thing. I had to keep my title clean, so sue me. When I tell you guys I hunted for hours for these Facebook posts, you gotta believe me, because you can't just search Facebook comments that easily. And turns out I had to go back to 2019 because he started his fitness business, personal training business. It wasn't really a gym. I guess it was like a personal training business, but he started it right before COVID. And very similarly, a lot of these initial reviews were about the lack of mask wearing. So let's hop into this. So this is actually the business owner's Facebook post, and it was a repost about the California mask mandates for businesses. So he said that my personal training business will not be requiring this, meaning mask wearing. Fine me. I repeat, we will not require our clients to put something on their face that has zero trustworthy factual evidence to help the current situation. I have no right to force someone to wear something on their face. Plus, I don't want any of you fainting in my facility. I'm never gonna be a sheep again. Never going to wear a mask again. Unless it's for Halloween. Dude, get fucked. Especially in a gym when you are essentially breathing the heaviest and spreading the germs. That is like a cesspool for spreading COVID. So this one is just stupid. What a dumb idiot. So there were a lot of comments saying like, come on, don't be stupid, wear a mask. This is a terrible decision. And why are you trying to get fined? So because it's a personal training business, again, I think like-minded people attract like-minded people. And a lot of his supporters totally agreed. For example, this sarcastic one. It says, bro, do you not do any research? COVID lives in the gym and the beach, but dies at the doorsteps of Walmart and Costco? Everyone knows this. It's like science or something. So the business owner responds, fuck them. If people don't think it's political at this point with all the bullshit with protests, they are fucking idiots. All my companies will never wear shit. Period. Fuck feeling sorry the offended. It's not illegal to offend someone because they don't agree. Fuck off and start their own gym then. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. This is your business Facebook. That was a lot of F-bombs. I might get censored on this video. I might have to censor all those F-bombs. If you're trying to attract new clients to your program, is this the kind of language and sassy attitude you want to be putting out there? Because all I think is, oh my God, if this is my personal trainer and I can't run that extra lap on my mile on the treadmill, he's just gonna be throwing F-bombs my way and being super rude and meanie bobini fee-fi fo-fini. Yeah, you're not getting my business, sir. So then there were, of course, a lot of comments disagreeing with him, being like, hey, I don't think this is safe. I don't think this is a smart idea. Science does back this. People are dying. Maybe your little personal training business isn't above the law and national, actually a global health crisis. It's called a pandemic for a reason. They respond, final thing on here, and then I'm not responding to anything anymore. I understand everyone has their opinion. I understand I may seem insensitive to those who have been personally affected by COVID. I understand I may not know it all. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit more compassion. Maybe he does have a heart. Maybe he is trying to understand the other people's viewpoint. I'm willing to put my business on the line for what is right. People need to wake up to what's really going on right now. Everyone is being played with the upcoming election. I strongly believe California government has a nasty agenda and everyone is playing right into his game. Stand up for what you truly believe in and what is right for America. That's all I'm doing. If you need to bring conspiracies and politics into your business that's just about getting healthy and transforming bodies, why are you making it so personal? Again, if I'm reading these comments, which again, it is a business Facebook, this is not a personal Facebook, because actually it might be a personal Facebook, but that is his fitness Facebook page. This is not a program I would want to join. This is not something I would agree with, but it's also like, is this the person that I want to personally train me? Absolutely not. I swear, pretension is the mantra of fools, because he is just so pretentious, so mightier than thou, that he's a little delusional. So this gym/personal trainer started an 8-week program that was a full body transformation. Somebody commented on this post, $6,000 for a 2-month program? That's honestly ridiculous. I don't know the cost of personal training, but that is a hefty price tag for just a 2-month program. He responded, if you're broke, just say so. So many people have benefited from my program. Just check my profile for the before and afters. $6,000 is not a lot when you're changing your life. If you're broke, just say so. That is so funny. Again, price things for what you're worth and what the quality is, but like, don't comment on people's financial situation if they can't afford it. In this same comment thread, somebody commented, I've trained with you at your previous gym, and I'm proud of you for starting your own business. Just wish it was more affordable. Will you have less expensive programs in the future? Fair question, very nice, letting them know they can't afford it now, but maybe once his business gets going, he can lower his prices. But this owner drank black coffee in the morning because he is a little bitter. He says, if you wanted to change your life, you would make the financial sacrifice. I'm about changing lives, not cheapening my service to appease everyone. Check my profile for the results my clients see, and you'll understand my price point. Why can't you just say, I'm sorry that I'm a bit more expensive. Maybe in the future I can lower my prices if my business takes off. Why are you being so mean? People can't afford $6,000 to run on a treadmill. And sure, I'm sure it's like a program that's all inclusive in terms of nutrition, health, checking in, as well as the physical fitness side. But why are you being so spicy? So this post I won't show because it is a woman's before and after, but essentially his caption was that I took this woman postpartum from not to hot. That's all you need to know. Somebody commented on it, postpartum to hot? What in the disgusting caption is this? Super tone deaf, super misogynistic, super predatory on some women's insecurities. And you replied before that your wife and daughters don't agree. But plenty of females don't see the problem with your ideas, which is how you're able to continue to propagate them. Women are sexy at every size, and I hope women reading this know that. I somewhat agree with this. I think that his caption was kind of rude because women's bodies after pregnancy, they're all different and they should be proud of producing a human. She has a point, but she is a bit angry in tone. So of course he's going to retort with a similar tone. So there was a long reply thread in this, and somewhere along the way, the original poster deleted one of her comments, to which he responded, why did you delete your original comment? Because I had already responded to you? You're right, lady. I'm a predator and thrive off of women's insecurities. Here are some of my victims, and has a long list of tagged people who must have been successful on his program. Don't be sarcastic in your clapbacks. Like, you can clap back to a degree, But this is just weird. And the last ones are 2 separate Facebook wall posts that I just wanted to read because I thought they were funny. He wrote, "Sure, our services might sound expensive, but I'll actually be saving you a ton in hospital expenses. You're welcome." That's a mission statement I can get behind. It shows that he's kind of an asshole, but that's his whole mission statement. And if you can get behind that, then you should take his program. And then he responds, "I'm not for everyone. I'm probably not for you, but I am for the people I work with and help. I will never sell someone on something they don't need. I will never push someone into buying from me. I care for every single one of my clients and do everything in my power to get them the best results possible. And being honest with them is how I do it. The way I talk in my videos is the exact way I talk to them. Enjoy or don't." I respect this. He is standing behind everything he believes in, everything that he says. He is real and authentic in all of these Facebook posts. And I gotta commend him for that because he's not wavering, he is not a people pleaser, he's showing what he is like in his genuine self. But would I join his program? Hell to the no. Because if somebody is responding to Facebook comments that are showing genuine concern and asking real and authentic questions, and you're responding as a spicy, spicy chihuahua, that's not a business I personally would want to support. But those were just some sassy clapbacks from business owners that I thought were just too funny and outlandish not to share. And I've changed my mind. If you disagree with me about the mask mandates, if you disagree with me that these business owners are assholes, I'd like to hear your comments because maybe you like that authenticity and the fact that they are defending their businesses and employees. Or if you agree with me, let me know. Would this turn you off from visiting these businesses? Or would it kind of make you respect them and want to support somebody who cares so much about their business that they would absolutely clap back at simple reviews online? But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for chit-chatting with me. I'm gonna go scoop some ice cream now because I have to go to work, but I had a fun laugh with you guys today. If you're not already subscribed, if you enjoyed this video, and if you wanna hang out with me in the future, consider subscribing. I just hit 10,000 subscribers, so that's 10,000 people that already like me. So be like these business owners and join some like-minded people. Dang it, like-minded people. Ugh! Like-minded people. You guys get it. I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Toodles! Honestly though, I kind of respect them though. Because you know the saying of like, the customer is always right? They're calling them out and being like, you're wrong, and I'm gonna yell at you for it. Maybe they're my heroes. No, they're rude about it. Never mind. Don't do this. Don't do this, business owners.